What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, the only mask channel that's a little under the weather right now. If I'm sniffling or sneezing or just sound a little bit stupid, I apologize. I'm sick. It's the day after Christmas, and what a better way to celebrate than by doing a little unboxing. Well, I can think of one better way to celebrate. Go spend that Christmas money on merch. The new House of Masks merchandise is the only way to guarantee that you'll get laid in 2020. Ever since we've relaunched the store, merch has been flying off the fucking shelves, and people just look fucking good in it. So if you'd like to pick some up for yourselves, as always, I'm going to drop that link down below. I appreciate all the support. Thank you guys very, very much. I've been super happy to see how well all of this is going, and I would love to see you rocking some yourself. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this unboxing. Now, what we have in this package is a Michael Myers mask, but the reason that I purchased it is because it is a Buckethead mask. It's no secret that Buckethead is a massive Michael Myers fan. In fact, that is what actually inspired him to create the Buckethead look. He went into a Halloween shop after watching Halloween 4, the first Halloween that I ever saw, and he was asking them about Michael Myers masks, and of course they didn't really make anything back then, so he found the 83 Caesar male, thought that it looked close enough, so he got it, and when he got home, he threw it on. He also happened to be eating fried chicken that night from a local deli, and when the bucket was empty, he threw it on his head, and when he looked in the mirror, he thought, wow, that's Buckethead. All of this can be heard in his own words in the Coming Alive podcast that he did a couple years ago.
I mean, it wasn't something that I really thought about. I was eating my father. It was actually a different chicken company.
Oh.
It was just deli chicken. I don't even know what it was, but I was eating it and I thought I had that mask, and it I like Michael Myers, so it had a similar quality, but it wasn't exactly the same. So I just put it on my head, and I was like, I looked in the mirror and I just was like, oh, that's Buckethead, you know?
He actually speaks pretty in depth about himself, Buckethead, his career, all that good stuff. It's a really cool interview if you're just getting into Buckethead, and one of the only times you'll ever hear Buckethead speaking out of character. Anyways, my point with saying that Buckethead is a Michael Myers fan is because he's been known to wear multiple Michael Myers masks on occasion. I have some of them up there, and I have another one in here that I've never actually had in my Buckethead set, but I have owned before. So we're gonna go ahead and get on into the package, pull the mask out, and have a look. Alright, here it is. Bags on bags on bags. Just fucking bagception in this bitch. Alright, finally got it here. You ready? Dun 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 dun. Here we have a Cemetery Gates Productions Warlock mask, and this looks exactly like the one that I had prior, maybe a little nicer. And I got this for an absolute steal of a deal. I got this for $125 shipped, and that is pretty fucking incredible because any Warlock that you see on eBay is not going to go for less than $250. It's just historically always been that way. I don't know why, because these are still made, and they're pretty much one of the most common Myers masks that I can think of. But yeah, Cemetery Gates Productions Warlock. This is obviously an H2 style mask, and Buckethead has used this on stage, as well as for some other random shots, but most notoriously on stage. I think that's what it's most well known for. There's actually a skit that he does where he kills Colonel Sanders, which I'll show you right here. And some other scenes where he just walks out to the Halloween theme in this and kind of looks over the crowd and is all creepy and stuff. He's wearing the jumpsuit, and it's just a good time. But aside from Buckethead wearing it, it's just a nice Halloween 2 mask. It's not the most accurate mask in the world, but for some reason it just has a really nice Halloween 2 vibe. It looks like what you see in the movie due to the lighting and Warlock's face and everything. Obviously it's called a Warlock because Dick Warlock. So yeah, it's just kind of cool. It's a super sought after H2. I couldn't believe that this guy had this thing for sale for $150 and couldn't sell it. He said that he had it up for a couple weeks, and when I hit him up and asked him how much he was looking for, he told me to make an offer, so I said $125, and I got it for that, and that is absolutely unreal. And like I said, I have owned a Warlock before. That was before I ever realized that Buckethead used one, and I actually ended up selling it from my life-size display to create my first Buckethead life-size display, and then immediately after I found out that Buckethead actually did have a Warlock and used it from time to time, so I've been on the hunt for one for a good deal ever since, and that is exactly what I've got, and I'm pretty stoked. So I'm going to stick this between the other two Michael Myers masks that I have that Buckethead wore, and it should make for a nice little display. So I think that is going to just about do it for this video. I hope that you guys have enjoyed watching and maybe you've learned something. As always, I'm going to end with some nice up-close shots of this thing, just to give you guys a nice detailed look, and that will be that. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys all had a good holiday season. Say no to drugs and alcohol, and until next time, we will see you later.